Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Now here's a good one. How many people have heard this, yeah? Man, there's so many religions, which one is right? Well, how many people have heard that? Come on. How many people have thought that yourself? Doesn't seem fair, God sending out all these different religions. It's confusing us. Wouldn't it be easier if we just had one? Innit? That's it, that's the one, we all follow that one. Now the thing is when we do this, when we talk about different religions, what we forget is, there is no religion. Actually, religion is a social construct, is a mental construct. There is no such thing as religion. That's why Guru Nanak Dev Ji, when they became the Guru, the very first thing they say when they come out of the river is, oh, you two, anybody else? Want to guess?
Dog, two dogs.
Well done. Na koi Hindu, na Musliman. There is no Hindu, there is no Muslim. Whoa. Back in those days, that was like some serious revolutionary stuff. Because guess what? The world was divided into two groups of people that didn't get along. Hindus and Muslim. If you come along and you say, none of you lot exist, there's only people, you're risking something. But Guru Sahib said in Japji Sahib, Gura ek deh bujai, sabna jiyan ka ek data, so main vaisa na jaye. Guru, let me not forget this one thing, every single person has the same one that gives to them. We are all children of the same one. Guruji's message was, there is no religion. What there are is people. Now there's 6 billion of them. All going about trying to live some kind of a human life. And all religion is guidance. But there's no religion that allows you entry into heaven. When the Guru Sahib went to Mecca, did you know this, that Guru Sahib went to Mecca, by the way? You ever heard about it, yeah? People question it nowadays. They couldn't have gone there. Not possible. Yeah, the Zakir Naik and his crew, they always say, not possible. He's got a weird voice to that guy. Chapter number 1, chapter 3, chapter 4, he comes up with verse number 7. Point is, he says, it's not possible for Guru Nanak Dev Ji to go into Mecca. And yet, we have eyewitness testimony that talks about this. And we have the conversation. Guess who from? The nephew of the 3rd Guru. Who knew about Buddhaji? Who knew about Mardana Ji's descendants? They're writing down what happened when Guru Nanak Dev Ji went to Mecca. And they asked him a very interesting question. They said, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, you're from India, right? Back in those days, Hindu meant Indian. Not Hindu, but Hindu meant Indian. They said, who's going to get into heaven? Hindus or Muslims? Interesting question, yeah? You know what they said? They go, without good actions, without good things, they're both going to cry. Shubha Amla they call it. Amla means the right kind of actions. They say it doesn't matter to God what religion you say you are. You can't walk around with a stamp on your forehead saying, I'm a Sikh, I'm going straight in. Doesn't work that way. It depends upon you personally. And you know where you've heard that line? All of you guys who go to Gurdwara? Right at the very end of, every Kirtan program, they'll say these words. Karmi apo apni ke nede ke dur. Remember that? You know what it means? Karmi apo apni. It's your own actions. How close you are and how far you are. Ke nede ke dur. How close you are to God and how far you are from God is dependent upon your own actions. Cool, isn't it? There's no religion, by the way. When you walk outside there and you see Christians, Hindus, Muslims, it doesn't mean a job to Waheguru. Not one job. Waheguru says, people with good karma, people with bad karma. People with good karma, people with bad karma. People who meditate upon me, want to walk towards me, people that don't. Doesn't care about religion. Sorry, by the way, if you thought you were going to get into heaven for being Sikh. Very sorry to tell you. It's not going to work that way. You're going to have to earn it, yeah, by your own actions. The path we talked about. Yeah? Having that ethic of justice, of compassion, of equality, of morality. And meditating. You can't get in, by the way, without the magic word, yeah? Not a word, but the word. The word being, you've got to call God. You have to say Waheguru and experience the one up here to get out. Because you came for that experience. It's like going to a cinema, right, and then closing your ears and then shutting your eyes. You might say, what was the point? I'd say, what was the point? Come back again and watch the movie, right? So that's what's going to happen. If we don't connect to Waheguru while we're here, open our ear and connect, we're going to have to come back in again and go through that same thing again. So you might just say, why not just watch it while you're in the theatre? True, no? Why not just connect to God while you're a human being? Now, why leave it to your next life? Because you can't escape that truth. You've only come for that experience. You didn't come for any other experience. We didn't come here to smoke weed, drink, get high, study, make loads of money, get a finance degree and be like the bling bling and have like the whatever you Audi TT, yeah? That wasn't the reason you came on the earth. Sorry to shatter that dream as well. Yeah? You came here for only one thing, to experience the divine within you. Not the divine inside me or anywhere else, the one inside you. Right here. That's part of the truth. That's the Guru of truth. That's the truth he's teaching us. The truth about what we came. Carrying on. Right? So, Maharaj, they don't believe in religion. So there are lots of different religions, but all they are is like, who studies maths here? There was one thing. You're a maths though? Right. Is there one definitive book of maths? No? Are there lots of different books of different parts of maths?
No.
There are, aren't it? So what if you had one definitive book of maths and other people had taken parts of that maths and put it into their thing, but it wasn't the definitive maths. So they had sections of the truth, but they didn't have all of the truth. But there's one book of truth that we believe is Guru Granth Sahib Ji. And yet, other people took parts of that truth in different languages, in their own words, and they put it down. But it's the same truth, it's the same maths that was inside the Bain maths book. That's how Sikhi is. There's only one truth, the truth about Waheguru. Some people have parts of that truth. Like for example, as we got somebody here from the Catholic, so I'll tell you the bits that I like about Catholicism. Yeah? Humility, big part. Yeah? The love for Christ, beautiful. To love the feet of Christ. Mary Magdalene, washing, anointing the water, massaging the feet of Christ. What great devotion she has for that teacher of hers, the Guru. Yeah? What else? Singing. Catholics like singing. We like singing. Kirtan, yeah? Kirtan is praise of God. They like singing, we like singing. Great. And what do they say? That's the only bit of guaranteed Bani from Christ. It's called the Lord's Prayer. Yeah? The only, what we said, the thing that Christ only said. You know what it says? Our Father. Not my Father, not Christ's own Father, but our Father, who art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Does that sound very similar to saying Satnam or Tan Tordana? Great is your name, as we Sikhs say. The name of God, the experience of God. When you say the name and you connect to them. Yeah? So they talk about the same thing, the Spirit of God descending upon you. A lot of good stuff in there as well. But it doesn't have the only thing that we believe in. We don't believe it's exclusive. The Christian doctrine overall says the only way is through Christ. Not every Christian believes that, but the majority of Christians do, yeah? The only way is through Christ. We don't believe in exclusivity. We believe in inclusivity. So the only way is through Naam. No matter what religion you are. Yeah? You got to call God. What else? Islam. A lot of people Sikh nowadays are a bit anti-Islam. Agree? There's a lot of hate on the internet. In our families as well. Yeah? What about the idea of Tawheed? The oneness of God. That's a great example, isn't it, of how Sikhi relates to them. Yeah? What about the idea of praising the one? They do that, we do that. A lot of similarities if you look at it, really. Hinduism, Bhakti. They like Bhakti, don't they? We like Bhakti, waking up in the morning, do our prayers, bhajan they call it, we call it bhajan as well. Har bhajan, common Sikh name, to sing the praise of God. Reincarnation, they got it, we got it. Buddhism, even Buddhism believes in this right action, right thought, what we just talked about earlier, that the three things we need to do, think properly, and act properly, feel properly, those things. But they also believe in meditation and the top of the head, and the experience of the divine. So you can see now, the Sikhi for us is a bit like, everybody's got aspects of the truth. But for us, everything is encapsulated within Guru Granth Sahib Ji. It is the ultimate truth. Because our Gurus put it down together for us. So it's not to say, like a lot of people say nowadays, you know, Sikhism, yeah? What we think is everybody's equal, and we're all the same, all religions are equal, all religions are fine. It becomes a very vacuous statement, you know? Because obviously if you believe in your faith, you must believe that your faith is good, is the right one, otherwise why would you follow it? So for us, it's not the fact that we don't think that Sikhi's got the truth. We think Sikhi's got the ultimate truth. But we recognise that other people have access to parts of that truth. And also, that there is no religion. That a Christian might be following the precepts of Sikhi more than a Sikh. Like for example, we complain about Muslim groomers. But there's Sikh people that are grooming as well. We might claim about, you know, paedophiles and rapists, but there's Sikh people that do that as well. It's horrible stuff, isn't it? Now, does the religion matter then? Or does the actions of that individual matter more? Does Guru Sahib care about what label we give ourselves? Or does he care about what we do? Huh? We've got to ask ourselves that question. Huh? It's not enough to say I'm a Sikh. You've got to live as a Sikh. There's an interesting fact that you guys can see on that leaflet. Yeah, it's in on the right hand side where it says interesting facts. And on the first one, it says that in the Guru Granth Sahib Ji, there's the writings of 36 different people. I don't know that exact fact, isn't it? There's 36 people's writings inside Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Did you know that? Were you all aware? That number's a good number because 6 of those people are our Guru. 30 of those people are not the Gurus. And they were people of different faiths. Some people say, oh, I don't like to say that they're all Sikhs, they say. But actually, they came from a background of, say, Hinduism or Islam. And yet they transcended that into the idea of oneness, that there is no religion. And they wrote their poetry to the divine. And that poetry was put into Guru Granth Sahib Ji by our Guru. Why did Guruji do that? Why would they put people who weren't Sikh in Guru Granth Sahib Ji and then ask us to bow down to those writings? So you bow down to them, don't you? Carry it on our head. Kabir Ji, Farid Ji. Forevermore the Sikhs will be bowing down to Kabir Ji and Farid Ji. Why? Because like I said to you earlier, it's not that we have a truth which is exclusive. It's like maths. There's many books of maths and many masters, many mathematicians out there who are masters. So they recognize those people who've transcended the belief system and got to that level where they are one. Like for example, Saint Francis of Assisi. Yeah? You read his writings. Great guy. Now he was well known for being in 2 places at once. He could talk to the birds. Now, we might say that's strange, but we've got Sikh people that were known for being in 2 places at once as well. The power that one has access to, when we connect to the one infinite power, increases. It's just like saying, I can see, right? But I've only got a little pinhole to look through. If you expand that, you can see more. As you expand spiritually, you get access to more power. Baba Harnam Singh was famous for being in 2 places at once. He was a Sikh saint in this century, last century now. But in the 1980s, he was around. So Sikhi is about growing spiritually. The experience of the one is not an experience that's it. You go from to there. It's a gradual growth. It's like having a window which is full of dirt. And all you do is just start washing that window once in a while. And as you start washing it, light shines through. You're like, wow, amazing. But the thing is, you've got to just keep on washing until it's totally clear. And you can see the whole truth. And those people in the Guru Granth Sahib Ji, they actually done that. They'd seen the whole truth. That's why we recognize them as being enlightened beings. So Sikhi is a path of the saints. It's not the path of just the Guru. Gurbani says, the path of the saints. And Santaka Marg, the road of the saints. So everybody who follows this road follows the same kind of road. They might call it Islam, they might call it Hinduism, but what they will do is this thing. They will believe in equality. They will believe in compassion. They will believe in truth. They will believe in justice. Yeah? They will pray to God. They will be devoted servants to the One. And they will try and see His creation inside every single person. They will try and treat everybody like God. That's the path of the saints. That is the path that we all have to walk as a Sikh. Because the Guru's path is that.
Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru.